Welcome to Future Forward with Open247.ai, the podcast where we explore how technology is reshaping our world. I'm Seamus McDonald.
And I'm Chloe Sinclair. Today, we're tackling a topic that gets a lot of attention, but maybe not from the angle you'd expect. We're looking at how AI is actually creating jobs, not just replacing them.
That's right, Chloe. There's a lot of concern about AI taking jobs away, but we're seeing fascinating examples of small businesses using AI as a tool to actually grow and hire more people.
We've got some incredible stories to share today about real small business owners who've transformed their operations using AI voice technology.
Let's start with Tom Garcia, a plumber from Portland who ran a one-man operation for nearly a decade. Tom, like many sole proprietors, had a classic small business problem. He couldn't afford to hire someone just to answer the phones.
And in the plumbing business, if you miss that call, you miss that job. It goes to the next plumber on the list.
Tom was losing business every time he was under a sink or fixing a toilet because he simply couldn't answer every call. He estimated that he was missing about 60% of potential new customers.
Then he discovered Open 247's AI voice assistant. For a fraction of what it would cost to hire a receptionist, he installed an AI system that could answer calls 24/7, schedule appointments, and even handle basic customer questions.
The results were almost immediate. By never missing a call, his booking rate jumped over 500% within 3 months. The increased business meant he needed to hire help to fulfill all those new jobs.
And that's where the job creation comes in. Tom now employs 3 full-time plumbers, plus an operations manager who handles the scheduling that the AI system initially captures.
I spoke with Tom last week, and here's what he told me about how this has changed his business.
I was drowning in missed opportunities before. Now the phone system catches everything, and I've grown from a one-man show to a team of 5. The AI doesn't replace humans, it just handles the initial contact so we can focus on what we do best, fixing pipes and helping customers.
Chloe, what's fascinating is that Tom said he's actually providing a more personal service now. Because the AI handles the intake, his team can spend more quality time with each customer rather than rushing from job to job.
Absolutely. By letting the AI take care of the routine calls and scheduling, Tom and his team can really focus on building relationships and delivering top-notch service. It's a great example of how technology can actually make a business feel more human, not less. Our second story is equally impressive. Martinez Towing was a small family business with just 2 trucks serving a mid-sized community in Arizona.
Maria Martinez, who took over the business from her father, was in a similar situation to Tom. She and her brother were the only drivers, which meant they were constantly choosing between answer calls or actually providing the towing service.
The towing business is even more time sensitive than plumbing. If someone's stranded on the side of the road, they're not going to leave a voicemail and patiently wait for a call back.
That's right, Chloe. They'll just call the next towing company on the list. Maria estimates they were losing about 70% of potential customers during busy periods.
After implementing the Open 247's AI voice system, they saw an immediate impact. The AI could answer calls, collect information about the vehicle and location, dispatch the nearest truck, and even give customers estimated arrival times.
Yeah, within 6 months, their business had grown so much that they invested in 4 additional trucks. And here's the key part, they hired 6 new employees to drive those trucks and manage the expanded operation.
Maria told us the AI actually improved customer satisfaction too. Listen to what she said.
People stranded on the roadside just want to know help is coming. Our AI system gives them immediate confirmation and updates. Then, when the human drivers arrive, they can focus on completely on helping the customer rather than juggling more phone calls.
What's interesting about both these cases is that the AI isn't replacing the core service work. You still need humans to fix pipes and tow cars. The AI just removes a bottleneck that was preventing business growth.
Yeah, the broader implications, these stories challenge the narrative that AI is primarily about replacing workers. In these cases, AI handled a specific task that was limiting growth, which enabled these businesses to hire more people.
And not just minimum wage jobs either. The new plumbers Tom hired earned between $75,000 and $90,000 annually with benefits. Maria's new drivers make competitive salaries with performance bonuses.
Chloe, we're seeing the pattern repeat across many service industries. A recent study from Stanford showed that small businesses using AI assistants for customer interaction grew 37% faster than the average, hiring by 24% compared to similar businesses without AI tools.
It makes sense when you think about it. Most small businesses have capacity bottlenecks that prevent growth. Often, that bottleneck is in customer acquisition or administrative tasks, areas where simple AI tools can make a huge difference.
This doesn't mean that there aren't legitimate concerns about AI and employment in other sectors, but it does suggest that relationship between AI and jobs is more complex than the simple replacement.
Exactly. In many cases, AI is becoming more like electricity, a utility that powers business growth rather than a replacement for human workers.
As we wrap up today's episode, I think there's an important lesson here for small business owners listening.
Absolutely. If you're running a small operation, consider where your bottlenecks are. Is there a specific task that's preventing you from growing? That might be where AI tools could help you expand and ultimately create more jobs.
That's right. And for policymakers thinking about AI regulation, these stories highlight the importance of supporting responsible AI implementation that can help small businesses thrive.
We'd love to hear your experiences. If you're a small business owner who's used AI to grow your company, or if you have concerns about AI's impact on jobs, reach out to us at sales at open247.ai.
That's all for today's episode of Future Forward with Open247.ai. Next week, we'll explore other areas that AI is helping dramatically.
Until then, I'm Chloe Sinclair.
And I'm Seamus McDonald. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for joining us and have a fantastic week.